The year is 2042, and I still haven't finished Elden Ring. My wife has left me, my dog hates me, and the world is crumbling around me. And I don't regret a second. Honey, I'm home.
I am so dead.
Elden Ring is art. It's like a painting of a mirror of your tarnished soul, a roller coaster of emotion that just so happens to decapitate you at its peak, a guillotine of joy. And like all great pieces of art, Elden Ring will challenge you physically, mentally, and mostly emotionally, as you'll ebb and flow between awe, rage, and sadness in a single sweaty gamer session. And this game is dangerously beautiful, as not only will you die in the lands between over and over and over again, but your very soul will go hollow, as nothing in the real world can quite compare to these awe-inspiring landscapes, nightmare-inducing monstrosities, and unbelievable NPCs like Pope Turtles, Santa Claus, and women talking to me. This really is a fantasy world worth living in. So what are you up to this weekend? Yeah, I'm pretty busy too. And Elden Ring is the latest installment from now Hall of Fame developer From Software, known for creating the Soulsborne genre and its many wacky imitators, Neo, Lords of the Fallen, and Lion King. And it's been a long journey, from knights to robots, all the way to samurai ninjas fighting headless apes, the four horsemen of the apocalypse. And finally, From Software is getting their due, riding a tidal wave of hype that has broken the gates into the mainstream despite its difficulty, flooding subreddits, drowning marriages, and consuming free time for months, perhaps even years on end. My tarnished soul hasn't seen the light in ages, and it's beginning to show. And oh boy, is this game difficult. Enemies will one-shot you, cliffs will no-scope you, and rams will ram you, and not the good kind. And the numerous bosses and enemies scattered around this gargantuan deathscape all represent uniquely difficult challenges for the player. You must approach each fight in a specific way, studying your opponent for hours on end instead of that final exam. He's weak to fire, she hates ghosts, and you should consider targeting his butt. Yeah, I'd hate that. And by the second boss, you'll have volumes upon volumes of notes, entire tomes of knowledge, all to help inform you on this upcoming quest. You've been preparing for this moment your whole life. This is your chance to blow. Don't miss it. One shot. Firmly grasp it. Mom spaghetti, and I'm dead, and my notes are ruined. God damn it, Mom. And as an impatient noob, I continually was punished for my aggressive play. I'm used to Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, and Madden, where you hit first and ask questions later, like, is this brain damage worth it? But in Elden Ring, you must be patient, methodical, and intelligent with your movements. And I went all in on strength, so I'm just out here swinging my massive, girthy, overcompensating sword at any NPC I can find. Women, men, turtles, I don't discriminate. And after being punished hundreds of times, I had to continually resist the greatest evil of all. And it's not the great ones, it's YouTube. Must resist. Because I really want to become overpowered, but with great power and so little intelligence comes great regrettability, because these fingers really pack a punch, or should I say fist.
Why did I put all those points in strength?
But despite the game's difficulty, there are many options included to aid new players on their journeys, like summons, Stakes of America, and more, which I, as a terrible gamer, appreciate and will gladly abuse. These decrepit gamer thumbs are long past their prime, and the Adderall is locked in the safe. God damn it, Mom, you are ruining my life. So any aid is appreciated. You can summon packs of pups, rogue jellyfish, or the headless ape from Sekiro, and these restless souls will alleviate much of the stress of a seemingly impossible boss fight, as they not only do damage, but act as a wonderful distraction, attracting the ire of these ferocious, hideous bosses like any good pet or piece of bait. And as you progress through this massive, girthy map at a Pope Turtle's pace, the vast world becomes a little less foggy.
Banana?
You can bless enemies with a little grace and retrieve their runes by releasing their souls through the removal of blood, a souls-born casserole. And as you pour your runes into stats and sexy items, you get the distinct pleasure of watching your character grow from useless ape to sword-swinging Chad, taking multiple arrows in the back like Boromir Stark, but with less spoilers. You're basically like a parent watching their child grow up before their very eyes. You got childhood, then edgy teenage years, and worst of all, confused early adulthood.
I don't know what I want to do with my life.
Get a fucking job.
And despite what the Wikipedia propaganda machine would have you believe, Elden Ring isn't really a game about combat, exploration, or even problem solving. It's really a game focused around looking cool, and failing at that is the ultimate death. Character customization is where you'll spend the majority of your time, like Prometheus molding man from clay and then giving him fire to burn himself. There are three main classes in Elden Ring. You got sexy, ugly, and weird, and you gotta pick a class and stick with it. No take backsies, because that'll get you sent back to the hunter's dream.
What the fuck is that?
And some people want to look as IRL accurate as possible, and others, like myself, want to live in a delusional fantasy land. Like, I chose to be hot, so my jugs of grace can bring all the PvP boys to the yard, because Lord knows, catfishing randoms on the internet is the only way I'm defeating Radon.
Oh, hell no. Got catfished again. Aww.
And once you've picked your class, you'll enter the gorgeous land of Limgrave, and then immediately proceed to go down the rabbit hole of imp dungeons, indentured servitude, and the plague. So basically the Dark Ages, but with extra steps, because there is so much content in this game, probably more than the entire Assassin's Creed catalog combined. And instead of paying for your greatsword, you must earn that privilege through well-worn exploration, strategic strategizing, and murder. It's mostly murder, because if we attack the gravesite at the foothills of Stormville Keep, attacking from the south at dawn, I think we can successfully commit jellyfish genocide, because fuck nature, dog. These bears are racist, these rams are hornets, and these golden trees have officially ruined my daily nature walks. Brown trees just can't compete, and instead of guiding my way, they're getting in my way. You're useless. And I've gone so far down the Elden Ring rabbit hole that my diet consists solely of carrots and Promethean dirt. So I'm just excited to beat the game by 2067 so that I can tell my grandkids all about it. It's my World War II, but swap out the guns for swords, tanks for shields, and bombs for magic, because misusing either could be a catastrophe. But if you thought the landscape was vast or the content was deep, then I've got a surprise for you. lore.
Wait, I thought this was fantasy.
I've got a PhD in Elden Ring lore from Vata Vidya University, and I still don't know what the hell is going on. Apparently, I am tarnished and need to become the Elden Lord to get a date with a fair maiden, and to do that, I must desperately seek validation from the ladies like every great leader in history, with more genocide. But at least instead of slaughtering innocents, I'm cleansing the world of these Frankenstein monsters like spider people, giant bats, and college students. Gross. Call me Van Helsing, and who needs that many hands? It's just impractical. One is plenty to get the job done. Trust me, I may have so few points in intelligence, but my strength and vigor is maxed out.